All right, ladies and gentlemen. So welcome back. Welcome back to another episode on Antonicus Aurelius Motivates, my channel here. And I'm glad to be back again. It's Wednesday. Happy Wednesday to y'all out there. Hump day, getting over the hump of the week. And yeah, it seems like it's a nice day right now again. More than likely it's going to be a hot one though. Yesterday was really hot. But anyway, like I said, I'm glad to be back. And y'all already know what we do here every day on my channel. We do a topic of the day. Then I get out, do my walk and talk thing, break the topic down for you, tell you how I feel about it and all of that. We have a little discussion over it. And then afterwards, after the video is over, if anyone would like to leave any positive feedback in the comment section below, I appreciate that. If you would like my video, I appreciate all the likes on my videos. And if you're new here, please press the subscribe button and also ring my bell so you can be notified every time when I create a new video. Okay, with that being said, y'all already know I just give a little introduction about myself and about my channel here. For those of y'all who've already been with me, you already know all of this. But anyway, this is for whoever may be new. All right, so I'm Antonicus Aurelius. This is my channel, Antonicus Aurelius Motivates. And everything that we do here is positive vibes, uplifting, and encouraging videos. And this isn't about me, okay? This ain't about me. This is about y'all. And this is all about encouraging others, motivating others who may be going through their own personal battles, struggles, hardships, difficulties, or whatever they're facing in their personal life, as I currently am and as I'm going through. Okay, so that's what this channel is all about. And anyway, also it's for others who may feel, lost, abandoned, forgotten. If you feel that way, you are welcome here. I'm glad to have you. Welcome. Also, if you're a person who is just trying to improve your life, you're trying to make yourself into a better person, you're reaching for your own personal goals, you're doing things to make yourself improve, I'm here for you as well. That's who this is for too. Okay, so with all that being said, y'all already know what I do, who's already been with me as well. I always give my personal testimony of what I've survived before I get into the video. And I do this for whoever may not know me or may be new here. Okay, so I have lived and experienced pure hell in my life, and I've lived to tell about it, and I'm still living through it even right now. It's like my whole entire life has been like almost like a nightmare. And wicked and evil people I know are responsible for this, for what has happened to me in my life. And yeah, they really tried to destroy me. They tried to destroy everything about me, my existence, tried to take me out, literally tried to kill me and my mother. And yep, we lived through that by the grace of God though. And I've told the story and I'm gonna get back into that again, but also before they tried to kill us, they tried to destroy my business. They came after me to ruin my life, to bring my bank account down to $0.00. Tried to make it so I could not make a living. And I already know the reasons why this happened. It was because of who I am and who God called me to be and everything like that. And pretty much I just know, all right, I know that I was targeted by the enemy, by Satan, by the devil. Like I had a target mark on my back, just like this. on my back, and they tried to take me out. He tried to take me out and his demons and wicked, evil people. And so, but anyway, I've lived through all of this. And on September 25th, 2024, my house was shot all up in a drive-by shooting. And still to this day, the perpetrator or perpetrators have not been arrested. And I have not gotten justice for that, what happened. And it terrorized me. It terrorized my life. It terrorized me and my mother the night when it happened, because she screamed bloody murder, and I had to run and dive bomb in my hallway. And I've told this story over and over again. Like I said, she swept up a bullet off the floor the next morning. There was gun smoke in the house and all of that the night when it happened. And then the whole night after it happened like around 11:30 at night. And then the whole night after it happened, we was awake all night with the police. And then the next night, we had to turn right around and go through a Hurricane Helene, with tornado warnings going all off on my phone. And so I didn't get sleep for 2 nights in a row. And then, you know, you would think that that was the end of it. No. Then it was probably back in, I would say like December or something like that, someone put nails in my tire after all of that. And so, yeah, so my life has been like, these people, wicked and evil people, have been terrorizing, tormenting, and traumatizing my entire life. And my intuition just tells me that it's because of my music and everything I did for Christ's money, for my Christian rap music and all of that. And I'm almost certain that that's the reason. Well, I'm pretty much certain that that's the reason why a lot of this happened to me. But anyway, this is what I have survived, okay? These are the things that I have survived and that I'm still surviving right now, even to this very day. I'm still surviving all of this BS, man. I'm still going through this. And I've had to hand over all my enemies to God, because I don't even know exactly who all the people were who did this to me. And so how could I go after them anyway, even if I wanted to? Like, even if I wanted to retaliate or do something to them, how could I? I don't even know who they all are. So I've had to hand them all over to God. And so this whole situation has been very difficult for me in my life right now, what I'm going through. But this is my testimony. This is what I'm living through right now, man. This is for real. This is what I'm living through. So anyway, but with all that being said, you know, everything that happened and me surviving through all of this is what made me give me a deeper appreciation for my life and make me want to go harder on my channel with this walk and talk thing, and with all my videos here that I'm doing, all the content that I'm producing. I'm just thankful to God that I'm still alive. I'm still breathing. I'm still here. I'm still able to do things. And it just gave me a deeper appreciation for my life. All right. So that's the reason why I'm here. And really why I'm here is for others of you who may be going through serious things in your life like this, that you're thinking about giving up. I'm here for you to tell you, don't give up, because I'm not giving up. Okay. So anyway, with all that being said, we about to go ahead and get into this topic today. And the topic today is going to be on how, what the topic today was going to be about was going to be how they took advantage of you. Okay. What happened was they took your kindness for weakness. Okay. Then they took advantage of your low estate. Yeah, that's what the topic is going to be. They took your kindness for weakness. Then they took advantage of your low estate and they exploited you for their benefit. Okay? That's the topic of the day. So let's go ahead and get into this, okay? Let's go. And I'm about to break it down for you. All right. and I'm back here at this same spot where I'm just walking. It's a kind of a shorter trail right now. I'm gonna get back to the longer trail later and possibly get into some more jogging and stuff like that. My calf is starting to feel a lot, my calf muscle starting to feel a lot better. I think it's healing up. But anyway, like I was saying, not to stray off the topic, back to the topic. What I was saying was, okay, so they took your kindness for weakness because you was too nice. I mean, well, really, that's just the type of person you are, okay? You're just the type of person where you're a good person. You know, you want the best for everyone, and you're just that type of person who you're a caring person, you're an empath or whatever. And it's not that you're weak, it's just that, and there is probably no weakness in you. You're probably really strong, but it's the way that you come off to these people. Like, it's the way that you came off to them that they took that as like a weakness. And so they thought you was an easy person to get over on. And unfortunately, man, that's the way the game goes, man. It's a dirty game. You know, like I figured all this out later on in my life, man, that I guess you just have to come to the point to where it's like, no more Mr. Nice Guy, man. You know, no more Mr. Nice Guy. Kind of like reminds me of that song. No more. And I'm not going to sing the song because I don't want to get flagged, but you know which song I'm talking about. Mr. Nice Guy. No more Mr. Nice Guy. Because being too nice, unfortunately, to some people is the wrong thing to do because they use it to their advantage. And they, unfortunately, will take that as a weakness and use that to try to get over. And they did do that to me in my case. And I know that that's what happened because, you know, after everything happened the way it happened, and with my lawn service landscaping, I've told y'all this story all about that. These people could care less whether I died or not. You know, they could care less whether I was even starving or what. It doesn't matter. All that matters is what they got out of the deal. You know, and it's sad that it's that way, but it is. Anyway, they also, like I said, number two was they took advantage of your low estate. Okay, they saw where you were at, probably most of these people. And really, this is even worse if you live in a small town, man. Because in a small town or in a small community, it's almost like everybody knows everybody. And everybody runs their mouth. And so it's worse in places like this because, you know, they're able to say things behind your back that you may not even be knowing that they're talking about. And I guess they just, when they see you when they seen you in your low estate, they use that to exploit you. That's what I'm certain that's what happened to me in my case. Okay, they exploited me, and they will do this to you. These people will do this to you. Unfortunately, that's the world we're living in, man. It's a dog eat dog world, man. And you know, like I said, you just have to, you know, you have to learn how to not allow these people to get over, man. You have to learn how to not allow these people to get over. And the other point was that like I was saying before, was okay, so first of all, they took your kindness for weakness. Second of all, they saw you in your low estate and they exploited you. And then third of all, I'm trying to remember what it was. Anyway, well, they left you. They left you. And they didn't care about you. You know, they left you. They exploited you and they left you. Okay? They took advantage of you in your lowest state. They exploited you and they left you. They left you for dead. And they did not care. And that's the way it happened. That's what ended up happening. And anyway, it taught you a valuable lesson about people. And that's what the whole thing is that this whole thing that I've been through, that I'm telling you about right now, has taught me a valuable lesson about just how selfish people are in this day and age we're in, man. And just how easily they will try to get over, and how they don't care and have no feelings for you, and no care about how that affects you mentally, how that affects you emotionally or financially. And to me, that's evil, man. Well, maybe it's not evil, but it seems evil. I'll just put it to you that way. It seems mighty evil, man. And so I've learned all of this in my lifetime, man. And I've seen a lot of people come out and show me their true colors. They show me exactly who they were. Because none of them are here now, and none of them even came and checked on me to see if I was okay after everything happened to me the way that it happened to me. And many of you already know this story, man. I've done told you the story. I know that they've weaponized the Babylon system against me, you know, in my life, because I'm out here just trying to make my ends, you know, and do it honestly with a Walmart lawnmower and a weed eater and a blower and an edger and whatever little few small tools I have. And I don't even have a zero turn or nothing like that. And then I'm working with Home Depot tools. And these people's coming after me, you know, terrorizing my life, making me have like 4 different business licenses to go into different communities and stuff like that. And I'm barely even making any money. It's crazy, man. And then people don't want to pay nothing. And I'm telling you, man, after all of it that I've been through and everything, I know now never to allow people to take advantage of me again. Never, ever. And I know my worth. And so, you know, whoever is seeing this video, just know your worth, man. Do not allow people to take advantage of you. But like I said, I already know the reasons why most of this stuff happened to me. And I've done told y'all. And there's no doubt about it in my mind. I know the reason why this stuff happened to me. It was done intentional. And it was also done not only intentionally, but it was done with malicious intent. That's what makes it all the more different. See, when somebody does something to you just for a laugh or something like that, it's one thing. But when they do something to you that they know can bring harm onto you and hurt you, like cause you to maybe even contemplate unaliving yourself, or harm you financially, harm you mentally, cause you to maybe try to lose your mind or something like that, that's a whole different ball game, man. That's a whole different can of worms. And there is a price for them to pay for that. So anyway, man, but that's the message for today, man, was that like I said, these people, what they did was they took your kindness for weakness. Then they took advantage of your low estate, and then they exploited you and left you for dead. That's what they did. And so anyway, that's the message for today. So I hope that this video helps somebody to know not to let people take advantage of you. Until the next one, peace.